guys, we're super tired, but that's okay. And welcome to IG Live back in the United States. And we're a little jet lagged, 14-hour flight. I don't even know when we got in. I think it was on Monday or Tuesday. But we're here, and we're so excited to be here because we are going to be talking about shoes. And I love shoes.
Yeah.
And shoes are personally for me where I've made the most purchasing mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
And like I have so many shoes, especially on stupid like eBay and everything.
Oh, that's the worst because you're like, wow, the price is so good and it's rare. Everything is rarefied.
Yeah. So it's an important conversation because shoes really complete the outfit, especially when we talk about things like big slim skin, PDW. So we're going to talk about the perfect shoe, right? And before we get into it, I just want to say something really quickly about our trip. It was really, really wonderful. And I think what was one of the most exciting things to have gotten out of our trip to Dubai, if anyone doesn't know where we've been and you're just like, what are you talking about? I think what was one of the most interesting and rewarding things to get out of the trip was that the people that we met with all shared a very similar mindset.
Totally.
And it's incredible. Like we all have a huge range of diversity in our backgrounds, but when it comes to really figuring out who you are and wanting to make sure that how you dress on the inside reflects how you are on the inside, that is a very universal thought. So that was really exciting to see as well. The other thing too that was really affirming was to hear how many people who said that throughout COVID and on how they really loved coming to Tibby because it was this space where we kind of just talk about fashion and no one's digging, no one's writing mean comments. We seem to be like this place that is kind of void of that. And that's a really special thing, especially in the world of social media, because I know that it can be a scary place for a lot of people. And sometimes you can jump on to an account or something and then you leave away just feeling gross.
Right.
Like just a little grosser for having been in that space. So I just want to thank all of you guys who watch these, who follow, who comment. I love it that this is very much a conversation where people are really helping each other out, and it's very focused on style and on business as well, and creativity and all those great things that come with it. I'm boring, Sarah.
No, I'm just gonna keep yawning now.
Clearly.
Oh God. Sorry.
But let's jump into shoes. So, are you sneezing now?
Probably.
Oh my God, there was
There's
a
so
lot
many
of
dust
sneeze on
bunnies.
the
There's so
airplane.
many dust bunnies.
I know,
in
that's
the
rude.
office.
There weren't supposed to be any. Okay, so I sent out a little story last night, and what I talked about is one of the key things in terms of the shoes that we create is that there has to be like kind of a grab and go mentality to it. And the minute you start to fuss with it too much, you have to build the whole outfit around the specific shoe. That's kind of when I draw the line. It doesn't mean that I don't have shoes like that in my closet, but for us and where we kind of contribute to this conversation, we draw the line at that. So we refer to the shoes in 4 different areas. There are the shoes that can really add irony and friction to an outfit. There's shoes that are very much used to dial something up or down. There are shoes that are really emotional. And then there are shoes that really add to the proportion conversation. So why don't I start out first and then I can change while you're jumping into your outfit.
Sure.
But one of the things that I'm wearing here is as part of spring, we have this serpentine jersey fluid pant, right? And this is a slimmer pant with an elastic waistband and then a little bit of a bootleg cut. So if Tibby has always been about ease, and ease has been heavily communicated through oversized, what I want to show you guys is you can still get all that ease by mixing up the right shoe with something that is a little slimmer and leaner in silhouette. So, a lot of you guys write to me and you're like, oh my gosh, if it's not oversized, it doesn't mean that it's easy anymore. It can be easy, but it's just about mixing in the right shoe. So for me, what's really important with a pant like this is that I wear a completely flat shoe with it. That really, the minute I put on, I love my high heels. You guys know that I wear them like crazy, right? But the thing is that you have to be careful with jewels and jersey, noted. But when I put on a higher heel with this pant, like immediately when we were experimenting with this look on the design side, the minute I put on the higher heel, Tracy was just like, take it off, take it off. This is just not the attitude that we are trying to convey. It's not bad, guys, and I know, like, I have a lot of friends who are like, what are you talking about? I cannot wait to wear that pant with a sky-high heel. And that's fine, whatever. But I am telling you, for me to feel chill and modern and a touch classic, I have got to be in a flat in this shoe. So that's one of the things I just encourage you when you're in your closet, and if you feel a little bit out of your wheelhouse, check to see if you've got the heel on. Matt's calling out a question here.
As far as pants dragging,
Right.
thoughts?
We love to see it.
Well, I'm wearing the size small in these. And what's great, honestly, about this pant is you can keep turning over the waistline, okay? So for me on this one, I might take off an inch off the bottom, to be honest, and then I can fold it over as well. So I don't like to do too much tailoring on my pants because it really does take away from the future options. When I was in Dubai and we had all that running around to do during the photo shoot, and I had on the pale pink Stella pants, I actually did the moon cut in the back. Hannah did that to one of the pants one time, where you just cut the curve just out of the back of the pant, and that removes, the drag is always in the back. It's rarely in the front. Well, I mean, I guess height depending, right? But I'm going to show this with the white shoe as well. And so this is how the shoe points out here. What I like is wearing this pant with something that comes out in a point, or something that gives me the little bit of skin, and then in a flat. So I really like what that point does. And you'll see, I do like the, I love this Pablo shoe of ours, the fisherman sandal. For me, when I put this on, this wide with the square toe, I feel a little
Didn't
like,
feel like it felt
yeah, it's
stuffed.
like you're a little stunted, a little chopped off. So I don't care for that so much. So I think keeping with this fluid look, that is what a good point does for you. And then the sandal gives it all the ease and chill. A square toe with something that falls down fluid tends to cut me off. And the high heel is just a different vibe. I'm not into it, but you may be, and that's good for you.
Good for you.
Good for you, but not my thing. Okay, all right. Go, Sarah.
Well, hey guys. Sorry I keep yawning. I yawn and then Derek yawns and then I yawn again. We're just very tired over here. Anyways, so I am wearing the Amari suede sandal in a 37, which I'm normally like a 35, 36, so it is big on me. And what I've kind of done a little bit differently is I am wearing the shoe in navy with a navy sheer tight, probably in like a 15 denier. Denier is like the sheerness or opaqueness of your tight. And typically these shoes, I feel like, I will give you guys a viewpoint here. These shoes typically I think are like a little bit more bohemian than I would typically go. And so we are often tying them just around the ankle versus like gladiator style. And that's how we're really wearing them this spring. But I'm personally wearing them with a tight, I do think that this is a little bit more fashion forward, more experimental, and I definitely lean on the more creative side of the creative pragmatism scale. But what I do like is that it just creates a long and lean line that I think, you know, is something that we've really been pushing this spring, and you'll continue to see through the summer collection and well into fall. I'm also playing with the idea of this no color that we keep talking about. This is the Eco Poplin camp shirt in blue, and I'm wearing it with the fluid skirting fluid suiting skirt that's in a blue gray. That is the colorway that's coming out soon. Again, I really love these plays on blues that create just kind of like one resting place for your eye. And I definitely am a tights kind of gal, so we'll be wearing these all season long. And now I'm gonna have Courtney come on because she is wearing the jacket that goes with the skirt.
Jacket. Hi everyone. I'm wearing the matching Liam jacket to Sarah's fluid suiting skirt. I'm also wearing our Fundamentals denim shirt, button-down shirt here, and our Calder sweatpants, which are just kind of a no-brainer.
Totally.
These are a fundamental that everyone should have.
And you're wearing them with the Ola sandal, in the black patent.
Yes.
These are in a 37, and she is
I'm
a
a true
37.
Yep.
And what we like about this, shoe and sweatpant combination is that typically people think of a sweatpant as kind of something that you're just wearing to run errands or you're wearing around your house. It's definitely more leisurely than it is like social and active. And so what we really like is this juxtaposition between the shoe, which obviously has that patent point of interest, and then the sculpted leg of the Calder sweat. And then Courtney can also wear this sweatpant with, honestly, a variety of our shoes, but
Yeah, here, I'm gonna give you, because
I want to give her a loafer.
I love it with a dorky loafer, because what I want to show you is, this might be one of the first things that you go to, but it's where you may not feel your best, is when you put the sneaker on with it.
It's a different vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just very obvious, and when we talk about using shoes to give friction and irony, there's no irony there. You
Right.
know, the beauty of that pant is that it can really look so dressy or so not, but in that, like, I don't get it.
Changes
Like,
instantly.
yeah, it's just average.
Yeah.
So let's make that go
Thank you.
away. But
So, do you want
actually
to take
here,
the
Take
laser
yeah.
off?
Do you want me to do the loafer first?
actually dork it up with a loafer.
Okay.
If you're a 37, don't wear a 40.
These
That'd
are
be
not Courtney's size.
These
Yes.
are great.
But those are size 40, not her size. But anyways, that to me is like dorky, right? So even if I'm going to, like, I keep mentioning bar class as if I've been going all the time. It's actually been
I was
since
like, when was
December at this
Between
point.
her flight from Dubai and
But like even going to something like an exercise class, when
Easy
you're wearing the
slip-on,
sweatpant,
yeah.
I love the easy slip on.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't need to be the sneaker. And I know that in your mind you might be thinking, okay, well I'm just going to bar class. Does it really need to be fashion? And the point is like, come on, that's fashion with a lowercase f, right? Like you can really still feel like yourself. And that's the beauty of just having these things in your closet that you wear a lot, that even if you are just going to bar class,
yeah.
you can wear the little slip-on loafer.
Totally.
Do you wanna do
Great.
these?
Yeah.
And then
Take-
those.
Let's take off the blazer just to. So these are the Pablo shoe. These are a 36. And what we love about this shoe is the same reasoning that Amy gave.
Wait, this blazer's coming soon, by the way. Did
Yeah.
we
Yes, the fluid.
mention that?
Yeah.
And it's a full suit.
Dragging that point home.
Sorry.
So what I love about the Pablo is that it's kind of just like unexpected, but also like super classic
Yeah.
shoe for really any season, but for spring. And in this tan colorway, I think it just gives a little bit of a pop
Yeah.
that still works with this more like chill, modern,
Yeah.
classic vibe. And it comes obviously in the black and the orange that Amy tried on. But again, it's just a really good, easy alternative to a sneaker that offers just something a little bit extra.
Yeah, and I think too, what I want to point out is, so in the Tibby shoes, I'm wearing a 40 in the Godfrey.
Mhm.
So when things have a sharp point and it feel a little more closed up, I'm wearing a 40. But in the Pablo, I took a 39 and a half.
Yeah.
So you're
This
normally
is
37.
I'm a true 37. These are 36, and they're super comfortable.
Right.
And feel great.
Yeah, so you've got room. I also noticed too, like honestly, my feet like expand and then
Over the-
contract, and
Yeah.
like
That plane
catch me
ride.
at the wrong time of
Catch
day,
me on
and
the,
I'm like,
catch me off that plane.
exactly. But I did wear a 39 and a half in these, and I will say sometimes during the day they feel looser
Yes.
than other times of the day. So that just has to do with what's going on with retention. But what I also love about this is when you've got the pant coming in, it's kind of like that balance of big, slim skin. And that's what those do as well. This is a hardcore walking shoe. So I walked around Dubai for like hours and hours in that. And it was really great.
It gives you the element of a sandal too, without having your toes constantly, having that protection.
So Derek's like lurking in here.
Derek's
Is
ready
there
to, like,
que-
hop in.
Someone
Yeah.
asked a question.
Oh,
Yeah.
today?
What do you do here?
Who are you?
Wait, what are you
Where's
doing?
Matt?
Where is Matt?
I think the whole infrastructure is
Guys,
falling
we're
apart
still,
while
we
we were
still,
gone.
Byron's gone and everything.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
like, we're back from
everything's
Dubai. and,
Thank
like,
you.
it's all chaos.
Okay.
So someone, I guess I'm doing that's wrong. Someone did ask what I would wear other than the Amari sandal. Honestly, for me, the Ola is like a no-brainer
Yeah.
with any look. These are a 37, which I kind of like that they're a little bit big so that the square on the toe like sticks out a little bit more.
I'm not angry at the heel either.
Oh, I'm not either. These just are affordable.
But that, no, I'm just, but what Sarah said is the square poking out a little bit in the front here. One of the things that does is, after this conversation, you're going to go back in and you're going to try things on in your closet. And you'll start to find that there are shoe brands that are a little bit gutsier, and then there are shoe brands that have a very feminine, delicate footbed to them. So one of the brands that for me that I always bought in the beginning that just turned out to not be the best shoe for me, although it is a great shoe for a lot of people, but like Jimmy Choo cuts it a little bit too short up here, and so for me, even if they did like a tougher, edgier style, I never felt it always felt a little bit too feminine for me. So that's why, like, on the designer side, like Balenciaga, Prada, they give like more guts to the shoe. Leve certainly,
Which are
Bottega.
all of my favorite shoes.
Right, and that's and really those brands become your favorite brands, not necessarily because of the uppers and whatever they've done that season, but because somehow something just felt a little cooler and a little more interesting when you wore them, and that's what it is. That extended welt on them, the extended front, the extended back, that little bit of something gives that good friction.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna go
cool.
change, but I'll let you.
Okay, so I'll do me and I'll do Stella.
Stella.
So what I'm doing here is I'm wearing, again, something, oh man, I just stepped on our navy loafer.
Aw.
My floors are so dirty, it's gross in here. Anyways, okay, so I'm wearing something very long and lean and sleek. And so we were saying earlier, really using the shoes in your closet to help you maintain your identity and how you look and feel. So for me, effortlessness is key. So I'm wearing that stretchy skirt that we've got. I'm wearing that bodysuit, or no, it's not a bodysuit, it's just a regular shirt. But anyways, black shirt. So it's everything is very long and lean. So for me to wear something uber casual feels much more interesting. When I said earlier that when I wear a point that I tend to wear a size 40, this is going to be an exception. So this leather is really, really soft. You guys can see, like, it is super, super soft. And because it's so soft, one of the things that we did is we gave it this front seam here. You can see how it's raised up. And what this front seam does is it keeps you from getting that too harsh of a bend. You know, sometimes when you find the perfect soft pointed toe shoe and then you wear it like 3 times and it gets like that crease. Sometimes in the past, like in the 90s, when all my shoes did that, I would actually stuff it with toilet paper in the front. I don't want you to have to do that. But this line helps you from getting that crease. But what it is because this shoe is so soft and pliable, it does feel a little bit looser on the foot. So I took a 39 and a half in this. When I did the 40, my heel popped out of it. And I had Toretta try them on as well. And for her, she was a good like one size or half size down in it. So you want to go a half size smaller in this than you would have on the Godfrey. all of this will be written up in the comments in the shoes, so we're not expecting you to remember everything here. But what I love, again, is even if I'm like these amazing hoops, these are like these recycled silver from Completed Works that we love, the designer that we love over in London. And so I'm wearing everything kind of like dressy here and slim for me. So chilling it out with this is key. Because what you can see here is, this is a look. I'm not, like, I would never be angry at this if someone walked out of the dressing room in this. But for me, like, it's all kind of slim skin, and I'm missing like that big element that gives like the good friction. So maybe if I was wearing like a clunkier, weird earring, it would make me feel a little more balanced. But right now, the shoes are really taking me to something quite literal in the way that I'm dressed. And I don't like that so much for me. In these shoes, I take my, I wear a 39.5 or a 40. Something like this is very open and easy to wear. And it's very flexible on sizing, so you really are not going to go wrong here. And then it's got this great heel that you can walk everywhere in. Because I do wear a lot of the socks and the sandals together, I do put this little padding in it, and that keeps the socks from slipping around too much. And then one last shoe I'm going to show you before we bring on our friend here, Stella, who we love, is I want to show you the Gold Fisherman. So remember, in the Gold Fisherman, I'm going to a 39.5 in this. Freddie boot for me is a size 40. It's got the pointed closed toe. And so here I'm going to go with the 39.5. And what I love about these fisherman sandals is the whole idea of a fisherman sandal isn't really novel, right? Like, they've been around for a while. But what Pauline in France, when we were designing these in Paris, her biggest challenge was, how do we make it so that you've got the heftiness of it, of the square toe, even giving it this really substantial, nice, hefty buckle, but still let it be light and feminine. If it gets a little too postal worker, you guys know, I mean, one day I'm going to have, like, we're not going to have any mail and wonder why, and it's going to be like, because you keep shitting on the post office shoes, no offense. But anyways, to me, this gives, like, it becomes a fashion moment. So really, like, having these things in your closet that, like, you probably got a skinny black skirt, you probably got a skinny black top, all of a sudden this kind of shoe gives it like this really incredible fashion moment, right? Fashion with a lowercase f, right? This is lowercase.
Yeah.
All right, so Stella, come on in. Or you can come in with your little friend here.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
Hi guys.
Hey guys. Happy Wednesday. It's me, Stella from Tibby. I have on our Cotton Drill Sam Jean. We all know I'm a big Sam Jean girl, and we love this iteration of Hayward. And then I have the Daniel sandal peeking out under here. This is in the beautiful burgundy color. Mm-hmm. I've said it once. I'll say it again. They're the most comfortable shoes I've ever put on my foot. And then we have the men's leather belt here, the asymmetrical rib tank from spring, and then my favorite piece of all time, I'm never taking it off, the suede bomber.
And I think this looks like really, really cool, kind of like a modern take on like Americana, but it doesn't scream like
For sure.
national anthem.
I definitely feel very cool, but I also don't feel like I'm going to like a 4th of July parade.
See? Oh, hi Matt. Yeah.
What sizes are you wearing?
I'm wearing my true size. I'm a 28 in all of our Tibby pants. Tibby jeans. I'm a 6 in our trousers. Small in the tank top, small in the jacket. And then I think the belt was also like small, medium. It's our sample with size.
Yeah, I think it's a medium-sized belt, but the belts pretty much run true to size. They're available now. I am also wearing the suede bomber in a large, so
Or says a dress. No, this just happened to be the one that was in Amy's office. And what I really wanted to showcase was kind of this brown on brown navy color situation happening here. Again, I'm wearing the navy tight with the suede navy Armani sandal. One, because I like it. Two, because I don't have a pedicure.
Amari.
But it works.
I do. I got one
You said
yesterday.
Armani.
It's always fashion.
Yeah. Sarah's hawking other brands live today.
Amari.
Good job, Sarah.
And so I'm wearing the linen sateen short in navy. This is a size small. I kind of like
so
on.
stinking cute.
Oh, thank you.
That's so cute.
Thanks, guys. I like that on me. It's a bit oversized. It has kind of like a feel of a men's boxer, and I'm wearing it with the cashmere tube top
From
in
Armani.
available now at Armani.
On that note, I'm gonna go change.
Available at Tibby.com.
Yes.
And this is actually from Resort. It comes in a canary yellow and like a light aqua blue. And I just kind of liked this like easy, casual, relaxed vibe, but I still definitely feel very put together. And I could definitely dress this up or dress it down with some jewelry and the right accessories.
Yeah, I think it really is like it's a total fashion week
Oh,
vibe
yeah.
here, and I think just really what Sarah's really good at is just taking these things that in one swoop could be quite simple and basic, and you're wearing in the good way, but like you could be wearing them with the Brancusi jean and a t-shirt and that sandal, and you're kind of like just effortless and
Yeah.
easy, but then really like dialing the whole thing up into like fashion with a capital F is like
Yeah.
that is capital F.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, for
you
sure.
were
I mean,
capital
it's
F.
definitely not for everyone. I know that. You guys know that. But it's also giving me this kind of like big, slim skin vibe. So the shorts, again, these are a size 4,
Yeah.
so not my size, but why are you laughing?
Someone just wrote Sarah's jet lagged.
Oh, we know that. Okay.
Glad everyone knows that. I'll be back next week.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Cool, thanks.
All right, so I wanted to wear I had a lot of questions about how to style the crochet shirt, very much as a jacket as well. I am wearing this with the sporty nylon dress, and what I love here wearing it is just really dorking it up with this shoe. And if I am just running around on the weekend, on vacation, anywhere, this is absolutely what I'm wearing. And I really don't think I'm biased. This shoe is like amazing. I am biased clearly, but it's really good. No, but it's such a good. It's just it's a really great shoe, I have to say. And anyone who knows me in the office, they are all surprised that I would do anything that was in the Mary Jane genre. Yeah, that's like
You said Mary Jane.
Shane.
Of
Uncut Gems. I'm the style from Uncut Gems. People are surprised I like Mary Jane. And this is not like, I'm not going on Mary Jane on anyone here. Tracy likes Mary Jane, I don't. But I don't really consider these Mary Jane. I think it's because it's just, it's very effortless to me. No offense to Mary Janers out there. Like I said, Tracy is one of the most important people to me from a design perspective. She loves them. I tend not to. I guess my bottom line here is if you are someone who's never worn a Mary Jane and has always been anti-Mary Jane or Mary Jane,
Mary
however
Jane.
you
Mary Jane.
call it, this will be something that you like. Then I also want to show you, let's see, this, again, when you are really working the big slim skin, the shoe here is giving a nice slim vibe, but if I am running around as well on vacation and I want to just turn this into a shoe that I could just run around and go, into an outfit that I could run around and go shopping in all day, this becomes like the dream dress, because with these easy changes, it becomes something totally different. So obviously I'm playing in the white shoe and I'm playing here in the fisherman sandal. So again, just working in a little bit of that big slim skin moment. I wish I was wearing a better bra for you guys. I'm wearing just a white bra. But honestly, this is where I would put on a bikini top. I also did order some colored bras from Skims to try on for you guys because I always feel like the Kardashians need more promotion. So anyways, but this just becomes something that if you're running around town, if I pretend like I'm in Ibiza or somewhere really interesting and not here, then this is what I would be, this is what I would wear with it. And I would feel really good in it. All right, so here comes Stella. Are those the most comfortable shoes?
They are very comfortable. I was actually just thinking that.
They're so good.
Yeah, this is a good walking shoe. I would definitely wear these running around. I have the same pants on. This is our Rudolph flat. Love him. And then the Eco Poplin rolled sleeve camp shirt, which you can leave out, you can leave back in. I'm wearing a small 4, my typical size in tibby tops. So, love this. And I do feel like the color story here is very fresh, especially with the weather we've been having here in New York. This is definitely something that I want to be wearing. And yeah, Sarah, anything you want to anything you want to speak to here?
Get out there.
Get out there, kid. I mean, I feel like we've definitely been in a camp shirt mood here lately. Oh, she's back. Crochet.
I'm back. I just wanted to show also, are we on me now or? I just wanted to show too that like switching out into, now I'm wearing a little fishnet tight and then just putting on the silver Brooks. We do have the new shipment of the Brooks sandals coming and in navy and in the brown, but then this turns it into something really fun and evening. And this is where a shoe like this, again, it kind of is one of those shoes that we refer to as a dial shoe. So it can really dial something up. If I was wearing like an old pair of Levi's and a blazer, right, Sarah, I would like make this into something a little more like more than what it is. And then if I'm wearing it with this, it actually takes it down a notch. Like, and it gives it the good irony with like the fishnet and then the silver.
Totally.
So it's working the PDW moment. It's working the dial up, dial down.
Derek has been holding
And the
these
creepiness.
Barons, like trying to present them to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You're just gonna put them down?
Yeah.
Put those over there. It's fine.
Where did my socks go? Okay. What else do you have on? All right, Sarah.
I literally just added this crochet camp shirt. I mean, the only shoe I can try on really is this Amari sandal, not Armani.
No, she totally got Barbie feet, I have to say.
There was a Pablo somewhere in my size, but there isn't anymore. I can definitely tell you that I'm ordering these white Mary Janes. I'm a big Mary Jane fan, and while I'm at it, I'm going to say I'm a clog fan too.
Yeah.
Take it or leave. What did I just say?
I don't know. Something about Santa Claus. What did you say?
I said I'm a clog fan too, and I'm
Oh.
guessing.
Oh!
Yeah.
No clogs.
And you
No.
just like kept on.
No. I suppose you want like a clog in a freaking Mary Jane style would be your home run.
Major.
A platform clog in a Mary Jane with an open toe?
No open toe.
Literally my worst nightmare.
Tracy and I are gonna get on that.
Ugh. No, you're not. Guys, I'm not going to let them.
But no, seriously, I really do love this shoe, and Amy really did walk around Dubai for a few days wearing it, and it was
So
really
many days
comfortable.
wearing it.
So many days, and
I'm brutal on my shoes, and I have to say, like,
Oh,
that's
hey,
pretty
hey,
shocking
Byron.
that I wore it forever. Oh, hey, Byron. Byron's in South Africa, guys. Everyone say, hey, Byron.
he just joined. Can you press the wave?
No, he's writing rude comments.
I wait.
He's like trying to cancel us. Like, stop that. All right, so what I want to show you guys again is taking something that could even be almost more summery in spirit, but when you add the sock and the sandal, you are really making it appropriate for work right now. So just putting on like an accessory with it. And this is one of the ways that I love to tie the belts. And you guys don't wig out here on mixing up your materials. So we've got the burgundy, whatever that color is in the, well, we know this shoe, right? Rusty brown, whatever it's called. It doesn't need to match the belt, and in fact, it shouldn't match the belt. But what it does is it is really giving me a moment where I can go to an office in this, and so these shoes can do so much double time here. And then on its own, right? Like, here I am going out. Did I just lose everyone?
Everyone's gone. Should have been.
I've lost everyone. And Derek is wearing a lovely work boot. So, guys, I think, let me just run through some of the shoes that are coming down the pike. So I want to let you know that we do have the Bayrons that will be here any moment now. And we've got them in the brown color and in the yellow and the bright orange that we were wearing a lot in Dubai and the people were asking us about. And they're going to be here very soon. These, I wear a 40 in them, and I can definitely shove my foot in the 39.5. But I find the 40 very comfortable because they're all nice and padded. And the 40 is really good for me. Then what I'm going to say about the loafer is this is the size 40. In this case, and I really don't like doing this to you guys, it doesn't make me happy, but I have to be very clear so you know what to get. This one is running a half size too large. So I wore a 40 in the Morris, and I'm wearing a 39.5 in this one from this season. I also think too, especially in the suede has a little more give to it. And so I'm wearing a 39.5. So this is a 40, and I'm gonna put that on for you guys so you can see what that 40 is like.
Shoe in my size.
Yay. So the 40, when I walk in it, you can see it just pops up really easily. I could put in a padding in it, but it's still popping up too much. So I am a solid 39.5 in this, where I was easily wearing the 40 in the Morris in the previous shipments. Again, I think just our changing here of the style up front altered the fit a little bit. So it is going to be running a half size larger than what you would have worn in your previous Morris. So I want to call that out to you. I love all this blue together.
I feel like I've just made my capsule wardrobe out of all blue. So lucky me, I did find a pair of shoes in my size. These are actually a little big. They are a 37, and I think I said earlier I am a true 36, but I am definitely a navy kind of person. That is my, all my woofs literally are all in navy. The Liam, the Stella. If it came in navy, I probably bought it. And so I definitely love this combination with the black and navy. I think that the suede and leather on this shoe, I'm wondering if we have another one around. Yep. You can see here this contrast of textiles is really luxe and very interesting. And I basically am wearing this outfit to work. I probably will wear it the rest of the day, and then, out to dinner, and who knows what else. Very plain dinner work. And
Literally running naked in the halls.
nothing new.
All right.
Question.
So Jen,
Yeah.
you're stating-
Are guys allowed to wear shorts to work?
I'm going to direct that at patrick.tibby. Because he
Oh,
wears
Patrick
shorts.
wears shorts.
Yeah, okay. So Patrick and I probably wear the same size in these shorts, except mine are like more of a board short and his are a little short.
Guys, I came from a business background. Don't wear this to most corporate jobs. I really don't think Patrick should wear the green shorts to a corporate job.
He's not.
This is a creative,
This is not a corporate.
non-corporate job, so that's the bonus of
What
that.
if I was like just meeting with Frank?
Oh no, you get to wear that here.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if you're working at like Hong Kong Shanghai Bank or whatever, like, no, I think that they'd be like, no.
No, but
No.
like after work.
They'd be like, I didn't know it was bring your daughter to work day. I'm like, meh. All right, guys, so let me show you one more thing. I think that sometimes this longer, wider jean can pose a lot of trickiness when you are getting dressed. So what I want to show you is what I like with a wider leg is, again, having that point come out. And when I put this on earlier, one of the comments that Sarah made was that she asked, am I okay with matching my top to the bottom? And
Top to the shoe.
top to shoe, because normally, you know, I talk about like it creating that kind of Oreo sandwich. By the way, there's actually some TikToker who does nothing but explain to people how to give themselves a sandwich. I don't agree with her. Anyways, whatever. So I do like it when the point comes out of the shoe, out of the pant. Jeez. But what I want to show you too is like, I never really considered this, but after watching Grace, she also does like a big cuff on the pants. Well, you don't like this? Sorry. They're doing crap to me offside. But I love this with the big cuff. And I think this helps also with giving that skin moment. So when we talk about slim and then big, and then right here, seeing the ankle, that's that bit of skin, and it gives some relief to the outfit. This one, I'm wearing a 40. I could wear a 39.5 or a 40. It's really completely adjustable. One of the things that we did when designing this shoe is the back side is designed to go off the back of your foot, like to extend out. Normally when you have the back heel of a shoe, it hits right at the back of your foot, but this is meant to like be a little bit longer than the actual back of your foot, and it's actually meant to look like someone's been chewing on it. We always love the idea of like a distressed sweater and everything, but this was bringing it to the shoe, which was nice. This is that glove leather again, so it is like super cozy and soft. What I love about this shoe for me, and either you can relate to this or not, is I always love the idea of being able to wear a ballerina flat, and then when I put them on, I just don't feel like Audrey Hepburn at all. I wish I did, but that's not like the vibe that I get. But with this, I think because the back is open, it's like the perfect closed toe shoe to me. And I would totally wear this with like a really full skirt or any of the slip dresses that we have. So I think it is, I'm really excited about it because I think it gives that practicality of something that's closed toe. But it's not a ballet slipper. I can't put my finger on why ballet slippers don't work for me.
I don't know either.
They never really seem to do it. But I think having this moment of skin is what is key to giving you lots of shoe options for this pant. So I think it's a given that if you threw on a high heel, right, any of the Daniels with it, you're going to have that long, lean, fluid look. But when I'm wearing a flat, a lot of times giving the cuff here is like the good option as well. So I would totally dork it up. And if I did go dorky, then I think I would just like complete the whole dorky moment with like the preppy shirt, and then I'm wearing the loafer, and the whole thing just becomes like an interesting look. So I think that's it for outfit changes. I had one more, but I think that
I don't know.
I can't give you guys dead space because I don't trust Sarah at all at this point for what she might say. So to be clear, there's a lot of gibberish. We're super tired. We're so tired. I'm wearing two shoes, different shoes. So guys, on that note, just a reminder, when you are looking at selecting the perfect shoes, what you want to do is make sure that they can really dial an outfit up or down, right? That means you're going to get tons of use out of them. Make sure that they can go play, dinner, work. That is the ultimate dream. Make sure that they really help you out with solving big skin slim problems. Make sure that they help you out with creating that chill modern classic moment. Like I said, the trend is there's a lot of longer, leaner looks right now out there. So for me, it is really important that the shoes are really contributing to that effortless vibe, but without having to lean on a sneaker. And a lot of you guys have been writing to me about like what trainer I'm in the mood for right now. And I don't really know because I haven't really been into wearing a sneaker lately. I'm gonna have you come on. Oh, sure. See with your cute little shoes. So I haven't really been into wearing a sneaker lately, but I have been wearing shoes that have the ease and effortlessness of a sneaker. So when you're looking at replacing a shoe in your wardrobe, really just think about what that shoe was doing for you. And a sneaker for me was always a moment of giving me something that was easy, pliable to walk around in, but closed-toed.
Totally.
Right? So that's what this shoe, and that is what the this guy, the Rudolph, right? Rudolph was doing for us. So I hope this answers your questions. Sarah is the one who writes the copy on the shoes. So all of the information that we talked about on the sizing is included in the copy. If you have any more detailed questions, all of those stylists love talking to you guys about them. And enjoy.
That's around.
Don't buy too many shoes. Buy less in the future. It'll be good. Thanks, guys.